He applied to Jamiroquai covers band and now Jamaica, and then he turned around and found out.
He did get asked. Yeah, that's right. He got asked to come for an audition for the Jamiroquai tribute band.
Cool.
A bit like the Bjorn again with ABBA, but we've got one. I don't know what it's called, Jamiroquai or something. I don't know. But Jamiroquai, like I was in the sun the other day, the mirror. But he phoned them up and they said come down and do an interview and do an audition and see what's going on, and then the next day an audition with us. So when they found out today coming down to the rehearsal, man, he said sorry, I've got a job with Jamiroquai. So that was quite amusing. I thought that was funny.
But he fits in really well.
He fits really well. It's difficult to find someone. They've got to get along with you. They've got to like the stuff we do. They've got to know that we've been doing this for 8 years now, 10 years. So it's like, we've got to set it out well. It's obviously...
But you haven't started to think a lot. You think now a very self-centered band.
Yeah, I think they're going on.
Definitely.
Yeah, we're all a lot happier. I think,
a lot more sensible,
and also, I feel that, I feel that everything in life is synchronised. Everything has a link, everything's got a universal harmony about it. The tree and the land and the sea and the sky and what have you, and that also gets reflected in people, I think if you follow your heart, which is your natural intuition, you can't go wrong. People say to me, why do you do so well? It's like, well, apart from working hard, I follow my heart, and I do what I think is best to do for me. So therefore, I feel that I'm synchronised. I'm in tune with myself, and that's what being synchronised is, being in tune with what your heart wants. And because you go through life and you realise life is just a road, and it, branches out into forks. And you have to pick the right fork in life. It's like if I didn't buy this house, I wouldn't have the studio, we wouldn't have an album here in July. As it was hard enough, so all these decisions is like whether we put the album out in July or September. A lot of people will say, put it out in September, don't hurry. And it's like, for me, it's like, well, no, I need to have the thing out then. I mean, what would we do for 5 months?
Yeah.
We wouldn't do it.
Bored.
We're just bored. The band gets rusty and it's bad. So it's a good title, and the other thing is, of course, that the whole thing's been done here. The album shots were taken here, the press shots were taken here. Everything to do with this album has been done here. It's a real cottage home industry thing, and there's something very synchronised about that.
I never thought it was Jamiroquai being the cottage industry, though.
It's all done in-house. It's all done in-house, so to speak, yeah.
Lead singles Can Heat, album's first track, it's got a really big sound to it. It's fast, funky, and the string section, it gets you instantly. It's very, very catchy. So, what's the idea behind the song?
Party. First single.
Yeah, the idea behind the song was, after having the problems we've had this year, and having to start again, I think it gave me a new angle on what I was writing. And to say I was, slightly annoyed would be an understatement. So obviously I think, things like Canned Heat, when I get angry and I get into that kind of mood and I feel the world's against me, and I do feel that sometimes, and a lot of the album reflects that. Don't know why, but I just do, I feel like I want to get out and I want to express my energy. I express my anger and my energy through dance and through boogie. The more knackered and sweaty I can get, the more I feel like I've really worked it out. Worked it out my system, and often I will go and do that. As the lyrics suggest, nothing left for me to do but just boogie. And I liked it. It has a very disco flavour, but then again, a lot of the tracks on the third album, everybody's you can't have this disco because everybody's doing disco. It's like, well, hold on a minute, we did have tracks like Cosmic Girl and All Right. Disco is not just one format. Very, very Derek will tell you, there's a load of different beats and ways to do the drums and snares and the way to place the percussion in order to make a different sound. We don't go all out to make disco tracks. But, I'm really happy with it as it is, and I think it's a great move forward for us because I prefer it to the lead single off the third album, which was Virtually Insanity. I much prefer it. It's much more my type of thing, much more my band.